Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I am basically diving deeper into PVA. It actually exists in other forms, and in case you didn't know, slime equals PVA, which stands for polyvinyl alcohol plus borax. This is the foundation. It's used in the cosmetic industry, but believe it or not, it's also used in the fishing industry, and I'm going to be testing out products that are used in the fishing world and see if they can make slime. For the first product, these are called PVA nuggets, and they are similar to packing peanuts except they are water soluble, so they can dissolve in water. So according to my research, they are used to present the bait and to keep the bait afloat, also to protect the hook of the fishing rod. I'm going to show you a simplified version of all the experiments that I've done with this just for the sake of time. So for the first experiment, I wanted to see if the nuggets can dissolve in borax solution, because technically it's still water but with a small percentage of borax added in. So I started off with a couple of nuggets, let them soak in the solution. I added a bit of water because I didn't notice any dissolving action happening, but about 10 minutes later you can definitely see the size difference between the nuggets that have been soaked in the solution and without the solution. I can see that it's dissolving, but it's dissolving very slowly. I even waited 12 hours and this is the result, and I didn't see any dissolving happening. So we're gonna move on to experiment number 2, and we're just gonna be dissolving in pure oh god. I'm going to dissolve the nuggets in pure H2O, and when I submerge the nuggets in the water, I could hear the sizzling, and that means that it's dissolving pretty fast, because about 5 minutes later, it almost completely dissolved and even changed the color of the water. I decided to add more nuggets, just why not? Now that they're almost 100% dissolved, I decided to add some borax a little at a time and see if it can make slime. The water ended up turning into a poopy brown color, but that's okay, I can fix that. So what you see here is an edited version of the amount of times that I've added borax to this, because I've added quite a lot, and no luck because it didn't form into slime, but it did have these white chunks that have surfaced to the top. At this point, I didn't really know what to do. I was thinking maybe I need to dissolve those white chunks, so I decided to microwave it in 30-second intervals at 70% power, and then added borax to that to see if it can possibly form into slime, maybe like a super jiggly slime. It was just not happening, and it was really liquidy, which leads me to experiment number 3. So this time I'm only adding like a teensy weensy little bit of water and see if maybe that'll help. Judging from experiment number 2, which didn't end too well because I think I just had too much water, so hopefully this will work. After the nuggets have been dissolved, I noticed more bubbles than usual. I added borax. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say that the PVA nuggets just do not work in making slime, but it was worth a try. Moving on to the next product. So these are PVA strings, and how they're used is to thread a bunch of bait together, and then that is attached to the hook of the fishing rod. I'm assuming this is to catch multiple fish. I was really amazed by this product because the stuff that's used in glues to make slime can be used to make string, literally. When you think of that, it's mind-blowing. So I am just going to be adding a little bit of water, not too much, and you guys, the magic happens right in your eyes, right here. In only 30 seconds, the string curls up and dissolves and forms this like gooey substance that kind of resembles slime. So I was thinking, okay, this product has high potential. I decided to try this again, but add a little bit of borax into it. So I only added about 2 drops or 3, I don't remember, into the water. I just guessed and played with the ratio. As long as you have more water than borax, you only need a tiny bit of borax and that should be fine. Let me tell you guys, I had so much fun with this one because it was just so cool to see how it curls up right in front of your eyes. So this is what it looks like right after it's been formed, and this usually happens whenever I use borax. It's just not smooth yet, but once I let it sit for not that long, probably about 5 to 10 minutes, it definitely is smoother and it's stretchier. And this is what it looks like after it has been sitting for 5 minutes. It's now stretchier and smoother. It's quite small, but it's still fun to play with, and I just think this thing is just so awesome. Of course, I wanted to have some fun with this and add some color to see if it's going to be a blue slime. And the color ended up being a darker blue than I thought. I thought it would be a lighter blue just because I didn't think it would be saturated this much. So overall, PVA string does work in making slime. Who knew that string could make slime? Like, I didn't know. You probably didn't know. The last product that I'm going to test out is PVA mesh, and the purpose of this is similar to PVA string, except this can hold more and more different sizes of baits. This is popular in carp fishing. I was thinking because of the size and just how wide it is it really going to dissolve in a little bit of water? Because I'm not using a lot. Compared to when fishers use this, they use it in a large mass of water. But due to previous experiments, I don't think it's a good idea to add too much water. And you guys, it actually does dissolve. I was just so fascinated by this. It does take longer to dissolve, about a minute, but the size of slime that you get is bigger, and a minute is not even a long time at all. I definitely think I do prefer the mesh than the string. I prefer waiting longer to get a bigger amount of slime, and I'm only waiting 30 seconds longer. Over time, the more I play with it, it does eventually get sticky, so I did have to add borax, but that solves it, and now it is a solid slime. And this product does work, which is amazing. Really do hope you guys enjoy this video and you learned something new. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!